What up, world? Tune in. Shit. Bringing up my nigga. Y'all know him by Arkansas Ted, Bruce Jones. Shit, what else? I'm trying to think what else. Shit, Killawayne, Bruce Jones, Arkansas Ted. Shit, what else he had? Theodore Russell is where we at now. But my homeboy, he's been in the game for a long time. Shit, entered the game at 12, still doing his thing, grown man style now. Little homie and shit I introduced, what I'm saying, first on the ghetto Z. I think he was doing his thing, He come from both sides, spiritual side of stuff, what I'm saying, and very, PJK, what I'm saying, to the heart, He been doing his thing, man, and I'm trying to pump him up to bring y'all more of that good music out there because I know he got a lot of it fire. He just don't know what y'all want to hear first, but he got some hell of a shit. I'm going to let him tell y'all more about himself, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know him out there. He one of Arkansas finest out there, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, you be sleeping on him, but, he trendset a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? He got a good harmony and he motherfucking rap at the same time. So, it's fire. Putting all the energy together is hell of a fire. But I want to bring him up because I know he probably wonder like, damn, man, my nigga been taking so long all day type shit. But, man, you know what I'm saying? I deal my life turn, man. I still do me, and I try to make the world, you know what I'm saying, feel more energetic and keeping positive going, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm bringing everybody to the game with me, regardless, It's how you believe in people these days, And that I believe in everything I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm one step at a time, camera game getting better, you know what I'm saying? After we do mix, master editing and shit, the background will get better. Shit, I got a hell of a show this week, you feel what I'm saying? I'm bringing all, you know what I'm saying, substance to the game, different parts of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just regular, normal day stuff, Arkansas style, hip hop style. Some of our older people that's stepping up for the youth out there and get that voice back because, you know what I'm saying, it's like we losing it day by day, and even if while the coming and stuff, we still losing. But I'm going to see what Arkansas Ted at and Killawayne or Bruce Jones. And like I say, man, nigga know he be doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He got a hell of a head on his shoulders and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, PJK, you know what I'm saying? It's something we embrace the people that make it out and, you know what I'm saying, do better out the hood. You feel me saying? Like, you can go to the hood anytime, but it's all about doing better and showing that you yourself sometimes you came from a long part of struggling and a hard part of struggling sometimes to where, like you good in the hood, you good anywhere. You always go back to your hood, it's just how you grow out of that hood mentality. And like I say, when you get kids, that hood stuff will come behind you. You got to put your kids before anything these days. And some people don't be understanding that. They be acting like the hood go control your destiny forever. But like I say, the hood is what it is, man. What up, Arkansas Ted? We running a little late, man. You already know we talking the time, but I'm gonna get you, man. I'm trying to let them introduce you out there and shit about your Lex student music and shit. But man, I'm gonna get us some more people in here. Introduce yourself out there, man. Let people know who you is, man. Let them know where they can catch your movie. Let them know where they can catch your music at. Because a lot of people don't be knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you got that big vision out there, man, and it's time for you to put it out there, man. Do you with that? You understand what I'm saying? But it's just tell people more about you and what inspired you to want to put your crap in music while I get us some people in here.
I mean, basically, you know what I'm saying? I go by the name Killawayne. Shit, I don't consider myself as a rapper. I don't consider myself as a singer. I consider myself as an artist because I do all of it. You know what I'm saying? From El Dorado, Dog Pound representative. You know what I'm saying? All day. Reside on the north side of the rock. I don't know. I guess music always been a part of my life, though, man. Like, ever since I was young, you know what I'm saying? I used to beat drums in church, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm made to sing, you know what I'm saying? The Sunshine Band, so music always been a part of my life.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shit. Main thing though, you know, like you still in the era of the generation that, you know what I'm saying, that your youth style of what you've been doing for a while. Cause like I say, man, I told him you was in the game for like you 12 or 13, you know. Talk about that transition from when you were younger to now. How did that go with what you're doing now and how your younger days was? Because, you know, like they say, the hood always influence you, and I salute you for serving your country out there. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them about the younger days of the music of you to the grown man of you now. What more substance can they get out of? Because I know you was a hell of a motherfucker rapper when you were young, but what more substance can they get out of you as a grown man now?
All right, starting off from when I was young, you said the difference between when I was young and now?
I'm saying, like, you know, you had substance when you were young. You was like making money. That track right there, it's like all that fire you had brought in that time. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you exposed it. And I'm like, damn, this nigga this young rapping like this? Like, god damn. And see, you had set the tone for a lot of rappers out there a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, shout out to DNB out there, you know, you was a hell of a voice, a hell of a creator with them, you know what I'm saying? That harmony that they grew up around, or that church mindset, or that church harmony, you know what I'm saying? You was bringing it with them a lot, and that's what was making you stick out a lot, because that church harmony was something that you was already familiar with, because that was your background of what you was making of then. And it's like you created that sound once you did that music one time, and you never stopped, because you was sending me shit when you was overseas and shit, and I was just like, man, you doing this, and you just started making tracks, was never satisfied with you. Tell them why you ain't never satisfied with your music, man. God damn. Tell them about that part, 'cause you got some hell of a shit, man. What direction is you trying to take the music now, or trying to bring your music to the forefront now? What do you feel like the direction have to be now for you to even want to present that? Because I know you got some hard shit, but what direction I heard that our youth need to look at? Because I know you create music, like you said. You just don't rap on beats, and you just don't like rapping music that don't have no relation to the world. Because, you know, we used to do that when we used to freestyle all the time. But what's your relation now of what you trying to do it as your age, or your generation that's out here now? What is your leeway for that generation? Because I know you got some hard shit, and I know you can lead, but what would you consider where your music can take people to now?
Man, I got all different types of music, man. Like, I don't know, I look at people, I look at myself, you know what I'm saying? I put myself in other people's shoes, and like, I'd be like, how would my mind be thinking if I was in those shoes? And I write off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like something that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, I can't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying, like what to do, because they all got their own individual mind, and I believe that everybody should go with their mind. And like whatever comes to your mind, you know, as far as music, that's your creation. You know what I'm saying? Throw it out there and see how people feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you consider, what do you think about the lists out there that they used to make? Do you feel like that some of them rappers out there, they used to put on them lists, like what they put their work in? Because, you know, we always try to come from the business, from the street side and from that business side of stuff, and never want to, like, because, you know, like me, I've been a big influence on y'all over the years and shit, and you already know, even though we rapped about the negative, about the hood sometimes, we was always about turning that negative to a positive. And that would be something that, you know, I commend from, like I say, we did different stuff, and being in from where we coming from and trying to make a better way, it's like, yo, I seen you on transfer from a better person to now. And, well, shout out to the movie, man, Hog Tied. That's your visionary right there. Killawayne right there. There he is right there. But Tell people what was that vision about with the hog tie? What even made you even want to predict or shoot a damn movie? Because, you know, you first one and did that in South Arkansas. I know my homeboy, he do videos, he get into the aspect of it, but the hood style of the video mindset, what possessed you to even want to come up with right strip stuff? Well, what made you do that, fam? For real.
Well, like, really, I mean, it wasn't nothing. Like, one day I was at my mom's house, we was talking, and like, she just came out the blue. She asked me, like, hey, if somebody asked you to be in a movie, do you think you would know how to act? And like, you know, I was thinking about, I was like, I don't know. So like, you know what I'm saying? One day I ran into Tamoja. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ran into somebody that told me about Tamoja, told me to shoot movies. So I, you know what I'm saying, hit him up like whatever, told me a price, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, we got together and like we just shot it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like some of it was real, some of it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was like basically based on my life, my transition, you know what I'm saying, at that time. You see what I'm saying? Like going from, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the hood, in the projects, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to being, you know what I'm saying, on the religious side of, you know what I'm saying, on the spiritual side, you know what I'm saying? Like that was my transformation. You know what I'm saying? Like going up to, you know what I'm saying, seeing like, you know what I'm saying, like everything, you know what I'm saying, that goes on in the environment that we was in. You know what I'm saying? To the transformation, to being with people, you know what I'm saying, that want to be righteous and like everybody around you righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the transformation that I went through on my journey.
Yeah. We finna get all into that. I'm getting my smokes together over here. You know me, we might chop this up for a minute because, you know, my mindset of like my questionnaire shit, because, you know, like I say, that was your transformation, but, you know, like even the critics came behind it of your transformation of do you you being Islam and you on the level of like the murder world, but you gotta understand it's entertainment. This ain't something you in the real world doing, but just playing that character of what you were putting out to the world at the time. That because I was trying to get people to understand that. Do you think sometimes critics they judge the wrong the thing about the person before they get to know the person? Tell them about that character and the people that would always throw backlash from don't even know the character yet. They just know what they seen in the movie. Because you know how we were getting that backlash. Because I salute being in a movie, period. You know what I'm saying? That was something I never thought I'd ever do, but I salute that, man, for real. But that backlash sometimes, because, you know, sometimes people be looking at, man, what they go say if you say you doing this and you out here, you know what I'm saying, promoting violence, basically. How that affect the situation of you making the choices of that movie? Because, you know, I feel like you probably would have kept doing them, but I feel like that was a big part of the backlash sometimes. Tell people about the backlash where people don't have to look at something bad because they see it bad. They never know what people trying to get good out of it. You see where I'm coming from? Because I know you was trying to put that vision into a good perspective. It might started off negative, but it turned into a positive at the end. Tell people that backlash of what people need to understand when people do movies out there. They ain't trying to give people always a negative mind frame.
Well, I mean, you got, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Everybody gonna have their own perception of everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said earlier, go with your mind, because everybody got their own perceptions. But you got to stay true to you.
Yeah.
So I can't tell nobody what to think. You know what I'm saying? All I can tell you is just go with your mind, go with your perception.
Yeah. Because, you know, you come from a Christian background. And by you coming from a Christian background sometime, and, you know, deep background of the Christian lifestyle and want to convert to Muslim, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like sometimes that play a big part in how people were used to perceive it? Because, you know, can't nobody control nobody's fate and what they want. But how was that challenging to you or want to convert from one religion to the next? Because I always wanted to know about them myself, and probably a lot of people out there were curious about that segment sometimes. On like, man, how you gonna be from a Christian household, Christian lifestyle, and all you say you want to convert to Muslim and all that, Muslim. Well, that's where I was trying to see, because, you know, we talk behind the scenes. We like to build a lot. We don't tear each other down, because it's good to have that aspect of different versions and different visions in the hood. But tell them about that standpoint of that converting over from Christian life to Muslim, because, you know, we real religion, but I'll let you talk about that, so that way, you know, you can put that out there and give people better understanding how they feel to be doing that, because, you know, you don't want nobody to feel like you're hypocrite yourself type of shit, but let them know about you like that, because I know you got that voice, you got that vision, you got that spiritual mentality sometimes that, hey, boy, you got that. So let them know about that, man, because sometimes people be, like I say, some people looking right at stuff sometimes, and they don't even understand it, but they won't ask the person. They'll rather keep sitting there and trying to figure out. Ask him. They right there. Tell them about that part of you, man.
All right, that's where we go back to perceptions there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never a Christian.
Yeah.
I was raised in a household where my mama and the man that raised me was Christian. And, like, I was made to go to church, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to be there. I always ask questions, like, you know what I'm saying, even when I was young, you know what I'm saying, my mind was like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, like, it had questions about things that didn't make sense to me. And, like, you know what I'm saying, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, instead of, like, saying, I don't know, or, you know what I'm saying, like some, like how, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you talk to religious people, and they act like when you asking them questions, you offending them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way I felt growing up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't a Christian, but I didn't know nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I ran into some Muslims, you know what I'm saying? And I'm debating about what I know about Christianity. And they talking about the same prophets that's in the Bible. And they talking about Jesus. And I'm like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Christianity is covering Jesus. Islam is covering Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference? Because I grew up, you know what I'm saying, being told, if you don't believe in Jesus, then you're going to hell. So, okay, you know what I'm saying? These people over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, they believe in Jesus, but they call God Allah. But I guess people forget that, you know what I'm saying? In the Middle East, they say Allah. You know what I'm saying? Even that's where Christianity come from. It comes from the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, but you know what I'm saying? That got me interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I never knew, I knew a couple of homies, you know what I'm saying, came home from the joint or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm Muslim, you know what I'm saying, I don't eat pork, you know what I'm saying, I don't eat meat, whatever, you know what I'm saying, but that's all I thought was to it, you know what I'm saying? But once I got up in there, it started making more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of broke things down more to me, some of those questions that I had that I was asking when I was at church, and like I couldn't get the answers for, it was giving me those answers. So, you know what I'm saying? And it started my mind to grow, you know what I'm saying, on this spiritual path, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, then I don't know if something sparked in my mind, like, okay, so now I know this, so now what else? So now I know this, okay, now what else? And so it's just a spiritual journey, bro.
You know, we keep our dialogue going. You know how it goes. And Chris Singer would say, can he talk? People don't be understanding when I keep talking like that. I be trying to get people to understand. I'm tired of people coming on my comments and tell me when to shut up type shit. But let me put this out here for you. My world is to make you, I play double dutch, so I won't let none of the homies or nobody criminate themselves. So you can jump in anytime you get ready. It's like double dutch. You make sure you're doing what I'm playing before you get involved. And a lot of people be, oh man, he talking too much. I'm like, damn, the nigga don't want to play. He don't want to jump. You know how when a double dutch rush coming and people trying to figure out when they go jump in, that's why I be trying to come to sometimes. But that's what I be saying. That's why I be liking that type of stuff on people think I don't let them talk. But I'm gonna go back to it, man. We finna go into the question mentality now. What style of music influenced you? Was it East Coast music, West Coast music, down south, or up north music? Which one more influential to you?
Bro, I always listen to all types of music, man. I ain't always just listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like if music sounded good to me, I listen to it. I don't care if it's country. Like if I like the melody of it, I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? I like some rock, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? I don't box my mind in, you know what I'm saying, to one thing, bro. But you know what I'm saying, like as far if you talking about hip hop, that's what you asking me, like what kind of hip hop I grew up on?
Yeah, I'm talking about what was influential to make you have the style you got, like the kind of music that you actually rap about or rap styles you rap out there? What's your more influential styles of rap that got you to now the kind of styles that you like to put out there? What's more influential, the East Coast, West Coast, North or South? Which one?
I feel like I was influenced by all of them because I listened to all of them. I used to listen to Nas, you know what I'm saying? I used to listen to Jay, used to listen to Pac, you know what I'm saying? I used to listen to Outkast, used to listen to Face Now, you know what I'm saying? I used to listen to all them niggas on the West, all them, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was influenced by all of it. I never put one over the other, you know what I'm saying? I think I look at music differently than other people look at it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't like, you know what I'm saying, just like one style of music, you know what I'm saying? I just like what I like.
Yeah. What you think about, you never think about coming no singer? You ain't never think about using your mic?
I've been a singer.
Okay, have you ever thought about making an old R&B album? You ain't never thought about that lane?
R&B?
Yeah.
Nah, not R&B. Maybe an
Yeah.
R&B hook or something like that, but nah, I couldn't do R&B. You can picture me doing love songs, bro?
Hey, I don't know. It might. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If people got their own style of, you know what I'm saying, feel it in, hey, you know, you might, you know what I'm saying, you might do, hey, it might do what it do, you feel me? But hey, I think the combination you got is hell of deadly, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I say, man, we up in Rock now, and, you know, it's like we just been observing this game out here, so I can understand you taking your time, still doing you like, hey, this 100%, man. But like I say, man, what do you tell the youngsters out there with creativity these days about being original? Because, you know, a lot of people these days, they not gotten that original flavor of like want to create, you know what I'm saying? They only just shoot 'em up, bang, bang type shit. What do you think about the creativity of Arkansas now? Do you think we need more of it?
Need more. Say that last line again before you said need more of it.
Need more creativity, because you know you got creative rappers, and then you got rappers, you know what I'm saying, that just rap about the daily life or the shoot 'em up, bang bang. You would that creative side. What more can we see the youth? What do the youth need to bring more to the game with that? Because we don't see that no more. We only seen that in our era from the NWA days and all the era days of storytelling. What could you inspire the youth with to let them know about storytelling? How that affect you too? Because you know you want actually, like, what makes you bring that pain out of you when you talking about the hard, the struggle and stuff? Because you know some people don't be want to talk about, oh man, I didn't have food stamps, or I struggle, or we this, we that, we had roaches, this and that, and people be like, man, I wouldn't dare say some shit like that. Like, man, I'm trying to be a star. I'm trying to be a trap star. I'm like, man, you can, a trap star is a nigga ain't ashamed to talk about nothing. You feel me? What makes you inspired to talk about that pain like that? Because they need to know that where we come from, that PJK pain.
Yeah, I told you I write what's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll put myself in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know there's people out there that, you know what I'm saying, go through the same thing that I went through, or like going through the same thing that I'm going through. So you know what I'm saying? When I write, you know what I'm saying, like I put my heart into it. Like if you listen to it, you know what I'm saying, like you can visualize my music. It's like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Most of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to take the time out to listen to it. Like I really try to paint pictures, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I try to stay different. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to sound like nobody else. I don't want to sound like nobody else. I want something that, you know what I'm saying, when somebody hears it, they can say that that's all me. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the transformation that I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I feel like I'm too old to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I got a son now, you know what I'm saying, that's 18, you know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
gotta come
I
to something
understand
else.
that part. But did he want to do that on his own, or did he was inspired while you in the booth, you know, mimicking you? Do you think that player party want to rap, cause mine, you know me, I be wondering why mine don't want to do it. They ain't something they ready to do yet. They always tell me, let me build me some more stories together. I was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? But do you think that that's something that he want to do on his own or mimicking? Cause cause some kids like to do that on their own, but then some is mimicking them. Do you think it's mimicking? Do you think he got it like the dad? What do you think?
Oh, no, bro. You know they be changing so fast, bro. All I know is 1 minute he wanted to be a football player in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him like, why you don't want to be a lawyer? Why you don't want to be a doctor? Then the next time I know he wants to be a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what inspired. Hey, but he hard though. He hard.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. We'll go. Man, what you think about the coronavirus? How that was playing effect to you? Because we all been like staying kind of in our own social distance sometimes. Tell about it, how that play out on you with that.
How it play out on me?
Yeah, the coronavirus and what you think what it was about out there. You think it was about population control? You think it really played a part in the world how it is now, from the way we was all ninjas once upon a time to now we can breathe again, and the hospitals ain't packed no more, and the news ain't showing that nothing messed up no more, really. Only thing is the summertime got to come. Do you think it's getting better or worse with that coronavirus?
Man, to be honest, I don't even know, man. I haven't even been keeping up with coronavirus. What I do know is that they created a scare.
Yeah.
You need to create fear. In order for a government to work, you know what I'm saying, they gotta have a reason to exist. And if the people ain't in fear, then what they need a government for? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying that the coronavirus is not real, because we all know people that, you know what I'm saying, died from it, they still died from it. So it's scary. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Cause it's been.
But I know it's crazy, though, and I just keep mutating. That's crazy. Say what?
I said it's been crazy all over. And like I said, I get that opinion for everybody, you know what I'm saying, due to that be something that's just wild out here, because, people be want to collaborate and all that. They don't want to just know. And what you feel about the shot? Do you feel like they still making more of them? Because, now it's like, man, how many versions you got? You feel me? How many versions you got out there? That's just the way I look at it, because, it's been so much going on with it to where, people now back to promoting their parties out there. It used to be scary to promote your party out there, and hey man, they might come shut us down tomorrow. You feel me? So it's all about, man, tell them about your music out there. What can they catch the shit at? What can they catch the videos? Because I don't know your Instagram and all that. Where can catch that on Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, from TikTok? I know you're on all of Snapchat, but that's where it's set, man. And that style of music, I know you got some shit out there. Let them hear some of your shit, man. Your videos, all that. What the people you done work with and all. Let them know some of that, man.
Man, I got this project that I just put out like for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really on all platforms. Like, you can go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Type in Bruce Jones Ball.
Yeah. What about, about Instagram? All of them the same? Because,
man, to be honest, I don't even know all that, bro.
Yeah,
like on Facebook, I'm Theodore Russell.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know the names on the rest of them. I just be on there. But hey, I'm gonna get back to you though, and I'm gonna let you know all of them. But I ain't gonna do all that right now.
I'm gonna ask you who you name some of the rappers you consider in your book, your opinion. I know, you know what I'm saying, based upon who you think from the young breed that, you know what I'm saying, that's making noise for the city. Who will be your three that you consider that's being slept on right now?
Man, bro, it's kind of hard because it's a couple from the town, bro. That's like putting on, man. I can't. Of course, the homie G Money. You know what I'm saying? He putting on for the city. Eastside Nooney putting on for the city.
Yeah.
Dang, what's his Bag Rich School? Ain't that his
Yeah,
name? He putting on for the city. Young Mark putting on for the city.
yeah.
Rod D, of course. You know what I'm saying? He putting on for the city. Let me see who else I've been hearing about. Oh yeah, the little dude from Morning Tune, J Tune. He putting on for the city.
Yeah.
Like this.
So that's because I'm trying to with the collaboration. I don't really go down that way no more like I used to. I sneak down there, but I don't even get a chance to even collaborate with none of the rappers or nothing like the younger breed down there. Sometimes I be want to, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like side to side, I be working, still into y'all generation, still trying to get the paperwork and all that together, and work through the younger breed. So I salute. Yeah, no, that's the main thing I salute about Rod D, because, he's been in the game for a while, and, you know what I'm saying, that's something big for the town to have somebody like that on our team with that, because you never know, and like I say, me and him chopped it up on her. We done got everything straight out here, man. That's one thing about her growing into that, man. Because, they always say we a man first before we anything, whether we blue, red, black, whatever. In your perception of being in the gang culture sometime of what, we consider how we raise ourselves or what we choose to claim, it's like what you consider of growing yourself out of that you can give the youth something to say like, hey man, shit, because you got a good voice out there, and you know what I'm saying. Like I say, man, no matter what you do, you stand out. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? You stand out. So, and you probably ain't never looked at it like that. Like, man, why is it so hard to feel like I'm in competition sometimes? But you stand out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to get you to do shit to the fullest sometimes, because you stand out. You always have, and that plays a big part on how you look at the youth. What can you tell them for this on them, like looking at their career and say, like, damn, nigga, if you gonna be in the game, could you learn how to stay out of trouble? Because, how do that affect a youth career these days on them don't know how to stay out of trouble, but they want to have a career though. You can't all of a sudden you want to get in trouble. Now you want to go have a career. You feel me? Get you a career before you do all that. You feel me? So how can you explain to the youth on how to get ahead with getting a career before you get a record, basically?
Getting a career as far as like building your career.
Yeah, because you've been in the game for a minute. I'm looking at your way of surviving, your way of mindset and surviving. You feel what I'm saying? We always been survivors. We come from a village. You feel me? All we was taught was surviving. So when it comes to surviving, it's like you've been in the game for a while, and that's something you have to kick out there to the youth sometime on how you survived out here without even trying to be on the forefront of all that sometimes. You see where I'm coming from? Because, Haganil do got a positive side, you feel me? They don't never really hear our positive side sometimes. They always look at it like, oh, y'all always were deep. Y'all always used to be beating everybody up. Y'all always had the most beef over the town. You feel me? We don't never get a chance to express that business side of us. We don't never get a chance to show the skills. We only used to get sold them dreams, look like Bill around or somebody. You feel me? Motherfucker making us think we gonna be stars and all that when we were little. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? It's just the point of we never had the opportunity world, even though we was in a city of a city. But Haganil had his own little city. You understand what I'm saying? I think yeah, that's how we prayed.
But like it was kind of different out there though, bro. Like we was like family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there was like family, you know what I'm saying? We used to fight amongst each other, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was tight out there, bro. Yeah. Everybody stood for everybody, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no one-on-ones, ain't none of that, you know what I'm saying? If you come to the garden, bro, you know what I'm saying? You finna see all of us, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like shit, we still one-on-one too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's one thing. We'll fight each other and shake it off and we be back cool. That's all we knew how to do, you know what I'm saying? And, it's like that's something we was taught, see? And like you know, certain people like to respect, like, cause we all come from Haganell, then you got West Side sometimes. We consider the West as one thing. That West Side shit that they try to separate Haganell West Side, it's all West Side. We know West Side back our hand, from West Block over that side over there, to all them streets on that side over there by Yoakum type shit, and all them streets over there by Pizza Hut, you know what I'm saying? We know all that. That was us. We roamed the streets, them woods, plum picking, shit, berry picking, you feel me? Behind them up in hills. We know all that West Side shit, from going from line, all type shit, from the project type shit. We know all them experience trails around before they put that fence up. So we done been in that world. But man, I just be trying to inspire you, because you know they gonna see more of us and more and all that, man. And like, man, what can you consider? What's you plan on going home to buy some land or any of that? You trying to get back into the culture? You back a place you ain't staying? You trying to stay away, or you trying to rebuild this way? Which one you doing now?
You know, I don't know what my journey gonna end. You mean like, am I gonna buy land to live in like back home? That's what you asking?
Back to the pound type shit. You feel me? You think you'll
to be honest, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know where home is. You know what I'm saying? So I can always go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at home. You know? So like, you know, that's always an option.
Yeah. Do you feel like that plays a big part of how MCs sometimes they are, like, if they say they want to move somewhere and they want to consider themselves blowed up or something, they be so embarrassed to want to come back home because they feel like home ain't gonna show no love. Home probably been waiting to show you some love. You never know where you fit in at home, man. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes we outgrow home. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't that we don't want to be at home. We outgrow home, because when you come from survival, sometimes you don't want to go back into survival mode, because that plays a big part on why you sometimes be lost. Because when they known us in that age, they didn't know we was all survival mode. You understand that? We was already a part of the environment based upon what we came outside and seen every day. It ain't like that we had to actually change up when we got outside them projects. We was already there. It was how we go to direct our choices from this day on. That's why I try to be about it and don't just talk about it. Because, you know, a lot of people look at what I stand for sometimes, and they be like, oh man, is Skull still the one what he stand for? And I be trying to show them, like, nigga, even them little niggas, even niggas on these stats sometimes, when Skull niggas say I need to speed out, talk like, look man, I watch y'all grow up, nigga, I know shit about the town. Certain niggas didn't know about the town. Nigga didn't get the passes I got. Just like having traps on that west side. Nigga didn't get the passes I got. I was good with the people. Didn't nobody make that up for me. I didn't have to be no blood, crip folk, none of that. I was just being myself all the time. That's how I was able to be good with Fortville, Douglas, New Edition, all the east side, from Morningstar, St. Louis, all that, because Rock Island, because I was cool with everybody around town. Hell, I consider we all side ghettos. So when it comes to that, we ain't never no better than nobody. Don't give a fuck your house was bigger than mine. I had a little apartment in the hood. Long as it was ours. You know what I'm saying? And that was that point of us growing into coming out that survival mode, because sometimes people don't know what that survival mode be about. Do you think y'all done came a long way with that? By you? Oh man, let me get my shit back, man. I knew it was gonna fall. Ah, damn. I don't want to start it over. Damn. I'm back, man. I knew my shit was gonna fall and shit. That's why I was trying to catch it back. I didn't want you to think that I was being fucked up because my damn phone kept fucking up, but I'm gonna edit this shit right here. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying, being a bigger brother to all your siblings out there, do you think y'all done came a long way far as us coming from, you know, like, cause y'all come from a spiritual background sometimes. Do you think that still have its life challenges? Because people never look at that part of when you come from a spiritual background and you come out of poverty. What's your challenges of us coming out of poverty from a spiritual background? What you can tell people about this sometimes? I'm just trying to bring that real out of you, man. Something that inspired to that position, because you know, being a big brother sometimes to everybody, that plays a big portion on like, nigga, I ain't got no big brothers to run to. So whatever the world have to offer me, I gotta take it full on. Now you got me to run to. You feel me coming from sometimes when you the big brother to a lot of shit, it plays a big part of that on what choices people make. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the point. When you ain't got none, you got to make smarter choices all the time. And that would be a survival mode to where, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that y'all never have to go down the roads we went down for this, having to go across the water sometime, or even have to have or feel like that it was a way, oh man, we just know hood shit. So you know, our middle names going to jail. You feel me? All our old OGs that we used to consider them, that to me. And when I used to go back to reality of shit, my nigga, and I look at, man, that was an OG to you. A nigga used to break a nigga shit and steal shit. That wasn't no OG shit to me. That was some scandalous shit. That's why niggas used to always say nigga was on the west side, because it was how we viewed. See, when I was coming up, I had to look at us coming from poverty. Hell, nigga, you know it's a smart ass nigga used to stay in them goddamn apartments. I ain't gonna never say don't know all ignorant. I ain't gonna say dumb. I'm gonna say ignorant people come from poverty. You feel what I'm saying? It was smart people come out them apartments. It's some smart people that come from Haganil that ain't never looked back. You feel me? Not saying they done sold the hood out of nothing. It just when they was in poverty, they took it and they ran with it and they never looked back because they realized where they come from. That wasn't gonna never teach them how to be nobody unless they be that person themselves. So when you unseen a lot of people broke from that on, they got their own house now. They house paid for. They learn how to put a little financial literacy in them to know how to motherfucking save their fucking money and somebody help them buy them a house, or they taught them how to motherfucking own them some insurance for shit that they won't be no burden to the world on. You feel me? And see, our survival kit, it could take anybody over the world. That's why everybody you catch, they was moving to Haganil, because they looking at that survival kit. These motherfuckers stay in Haganil, they out here owning shit now. They come from poverty. See, Haganil, that's the ignorance of us watching the people we grow up. That was it was only certain motherfuckers come out the hood that actually was showing me how to learn how to run business and shit, or be something out the hood that you know ain't nobody been yet, so you know that you trying to make something. And see, like I say, we come from a city, other city. I sit on, we had all it out there, candy lady, shit, playground. We ain't have to go outside there. Shit, we go down the street and eat. You know what I'm saying? You be watching, you go down there, your mama down there too. You feel me? Nigga whoop your ass, send you on. Hey, yeah, I whooped him. He was down there pulling his clothes down. Then you get another whooping. Cause motherfucker untold, you pulling your clothes down, you know, whooping for it. So you know, we come from that village love. You feel me? It was all about everybody watch your ass. Ain't none of that, oh, somebody else watching you. But that's the point, you know, niggas will never understand our mindset of our togetherness. That's why, you know, me venturing off into the west side over there, that was the trap days when that was past my kid days. Then I had to grow up a little early, show my background. So I never be ashamed of this shit. I talk about it because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me. It'll always be, but that's how I get over my struggles of pain, because of survival mode. And we try to keep our people up on dated. And when you come from the land of fighting, tell them, man, we always used to learn how to throw them hands. We don't know nothing about no guns. We learned that gun shit till later. Even though we know how to hurt people, we never worry about no gun. Tell them, hey, nigga be a bad motherfucker with them hands. Tell them about
used to do both, huh?
Tell them about them hands.
You have to learn how to fight out there, bro. Like you said, I remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to, like, put on gloves. Hey, you remember that trail over there, like, but like before you come in the gate, remember it was that little trail that went down beside the building we used to live in?
Yeah.
Like we used to have like a little clubhouse up in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When people used to box up in there? And if you were scared, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna steal on you, you know what I'm saying, until you fight them back. You have to learn how to fight. You know what I'm saying? They had to pull me out of my shell, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, like up until I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like probably like, you know what I'm saying, like 10, you know what I'm saying, something like that, I was in my shell because I was brought up in church, you know what I'm saying? But then when I got out there, you know what I'm saying, with them boys in the streets, I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know what I'm saying, I'm a product of my environment. Whether I'm affiliated or not, I'm from Hagen Neal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Hagen Neal nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if they're into it with Hagen Neal, then you know what I'm saying, they're into it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of them niggas. And like shit, we had to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
I get embarrassed.
That's what crazy. And see that, you know, after the skating ring days, when Crystal Palace days, and you know, they done changed the name so many times, Magic Wheels and all that. And I be wondering, you know what I'm saying, wow, that been like from Hagen Hill, from the way it is down there, I be hearing about the way the hood is looking sometime, and from the skate ring won't get the clearance of somebody can own it without feeling, man, somebody go play it. Whatever that man want over there, somebody go pay that man down there. That little chain he wants, so them kids have something to do the whole summer. Because they ain't gonna never open the skate ring until they get their little money from these little tickets, and niggas be out there whooping about trying to pay them money off their little shit. Somebody needs to own the skate ring that got money, so they ain't got to worry about how they go react to trying to get a profit. You feel me? Because you know, back when we were coming up, the people that own the skate ring, they wasn't trying to get no profit. They were trying to just keep us somewhere to go. It was the ignorancy that were coming to the skating ring that, hey, y'all don't have nowhere to go after a while. Y'all keep coming over to this fight. But like I say, we growed up on hands. That's all we know. We didn't know about the shooting shit until later. That don't mean nobody wasn't doing it. What do you think about that? How you look at influencement these days? Because do you think a hustler supposed
you kind of broke up. I ain't hear what you said. You broke up a little bit.
What do you think these days with a hustler and a working man? What do you consider the days? Do you think the youth lost their way on how they review stacks these days, knowing this person ain't got no job to show for it? Because, you know, it's how we program in the hood sometime on like, do you think working man respected enough based upon that person go to work every day, no matter if they work at McDonald's, no matter if they're on the side of the highway picking up paper, I don't give a fuck, they're washing cars, anything to know to get them an extra dollar without illegal doing nothing. Do you think the youth lost their way on how they review a working man from a hustler? Because, you know, they always go try to get a hustler way more props, but I feel like you a hustler, you should want to work too. What you gonna be a lazy hustler for? You feel me? So, but the point is, do you think their youth lost their way sometime on how they look at shit when it come down to that though? Think about it though. We done growed up around this village of love, so how the youth they might don't view the love we unseen. You see what I'm saying? They might view that different. Do you think that play a big part on how they look at shit? Because they don't never want to, you be like, man, get you a job. You can stay out the street and get your job. First thing they want to do is think a hustler gonna make them $1 million because they see that nigga on TV got all that music. Think that music plays a big influence on how kids look at it and think they can get an easy dollar faster than having a job. Tell them about how that been a struggle even when you were coming up as a kid.
Hey, say it again.
How that was a struggle when you were coming up as a kid.
No, I'm saying before that.
On how is it the youth is lost with that, choosing a hustling life over working man life.
You know what? To be honest, bro, it depends on who you asking. Because you know what I'm saying, like people always like hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're around a hustler, you know what I'm saying, they get fast money. So, you know what I'm saying, if you're around a hustler, you know what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10, they gonna look out for you. Motherfuckers be looking for a handout. So say if you looking for a handout, then you want to be around hustlers. That's why hustlers always got people around it because they, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the working man, and no, I don't think he respected enough, you know what I'm saying, especially in our community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then again, it depends on which one of our communities. Because we got levels too, you know what I'm saying? We got the bottom, we got the middle, we got the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just depends on, you know what I'm saying, who you're dealing with.
Yeah. A lot, man, you know what I'm saying? That be the biggest problem because, you know, we weren't no kids that were just caught up on money. Money didn't buy respect, you feel me? Some niggas out there, that's the only way they get respect sometimes, through money. We never know what money felt like to get, oh, now you getting respect because you got money. What you think about the respect game from money and no money? What you think
as
about
far as
that?
being a man,
Yeah.
as far as being a man, if you got money, you gonna be respected. If you ain't got no money, you ain't gonna be respected.
Yeah.
Just think about it, the way the matrix is set up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man and you can't provide nothing, then you ain't worth nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a man, you can provide this, you can provide that. You know what I'm saying? You can have anything you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah. Do you feel like that? What you think about child support these days? What's your opinion with that? What about child support? Hey, you know I'm coming. We finna go in now. We finna go in.
I'm not touching on the child
You
support.
have your own opinion. Your own opinion. Man, look, I be telling you, man, it's opinion. It's all about, hey,
you know what? I really
not a nigga for their opinion.
I think child support should be split, just like I feel like custody should be split. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids go to school for 12 years, you know what I'm saying? Like alternate that.
Yeah.
Some kind of thing, alternate that. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the kids are in your custody, so I'll be financially responsible on my side since I don't have them as much, or whatever. But when I have them, you do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Then that will stop a lot of, you know what I'm saying, that was going on, because them people don't want to be held responsible for, you know what I'm saying, they choices.
Hey.
It's much easier to,
What you saying with that right there, with the choices of that, do you think that plays a big part in like a woman, like no communication, you feel me? Like a woman to hold that pain or that hate in them, and they probably could be getting more for their child, or if they were the one explaining to that man, like, hey, you need to just talk to me and let me know what's going on. But they'll go down to that place, put you on them goddamn papers. You be like, hold up, what that was all about? Oh, now you gonna make the state as daddy, huh? You gonna make the government, that's the way you want to have it. Like, hold up now. And then men will not feel comfortable, want to take care of their kids. Like, damn, bitch, I ain't trying to feel uncomfortable take care of my kids. Damn, you know I gotta keep the job, you know this and that. Don't garnish me like that, bitch. I gotta keep us somewhere to stay, even if you don't want to be with me. I gotta keep us somewhere to go. You understand what I'm saying? It's about the reality of us being man. What do you think a black man stuck in Arkansas at that child support level? Because a lot of people don't understand. Show you in a country town with no jobs. How challenging could that be with that?
You going to jail.
Basically,
and I don't understand that, because you know what I'm saying? Okay, you putting them in jail because they not working.
Yeah.
But they can't work. They can't do work release on child support unless if it's changed. But you can't do work release to pay out child support. But they'll keep you in there 30 more days, keep you from getting a job 30 more days. You know what I'm saying? And it like that never made sense to me.
I don't understand how the system start taxing your ass on all them fines. You be in jail. Hey, you be in jail getting fines, getting warrants put on you. You be like, man, I've been in jail the whole goddamn time. While all of a sudden, you got a fine that probably would do. Ain't nobody told the court system. I know damn well somebody see me in court knowing I just came in here, but you got a whole motherfucking warrant on me on the fine over here. Why you didn't serve me in court? You ready for me to get out so you can pick me up when you want to. That's what niggas be up on sometimes.
Hey,
they don't even know it. They hold that on you sometimes and have you over there knowing, like, man, go over there and check that one list over there too. I got some ones over there that y'all ain't took off of there yet, and it's making it look like I'm running from y'all every time I get out. So every time they run my name in, they taking me to jail on some shit y'all won't go take off that computer or off that goddamn internet over there. They got niggas stuck sometimes. You feel me? It's dangerous how you look at shit sometimes. You feel me? But it's crazy how that can hinder you. What do you think about our black man? Do you think that they have to now? How you think the internet looking at us in the future? Do you think that we got a shot? What do you think about these pictures of this white dude and this black dude kissing? Because you know that the reality of what our kids see in our face and us trying to still be good parents based upon what our kids see in their face, even they turn on TV from the Disney days. You feel me? You know, we go deep sometimes. Like the new Superman or the Spider-Man shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that we didn't never see existed in them worlds. Show that world. You feel the cartoon world now. You feel me? It was little there, but it wasn't a lot there. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, what do you think about the youth of what they see? Do you think that plays a big part of it? If you is on your lesbian or your transgender, whatever, do you think it's about respect based upon on how you put it out there to the youth? You feel me? Because you don't want it all in the youth phase and ain't no respect. But then, you know, you got sons like, man, fuck that. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. You can't tell me. I pay my money. What you think about that? What you think about that world right there with all this they put on the internet, two people kissing, all that type shit, or two this race kissing, and even went to the sport world, you feel me? But want to swim, beat out the women. Come on, man, you know you're stronger than woman. You know damn well your calf stronger than woman. You feel me? Come on now, some shit we got to look at from that standpoint. What's your intake on that world right there?
All right, first, you want to talk about the TV first?
The TV,
like
the
media and all that?
internet, the memes they put out there, the just the negative, the Nas X, like the you understand what I'm saying? Shit that you ain't never seen a man pregnant type shit. You feel me? That kind of throw kids' mind if they don't understand. You think it, even though we know we talk that at home, but what you think about all that sometime of that distraction, even though we know they selling records, even though we know they got their prerogative, they ain't telling people go look at it, they ain't telling people go do this, they know they lane and all that, they know what they presented, but it's no different from this world, that world, it's what you choose to look at, you feel me? I respect that part, and be yourself no matter what you is, but like I'm saying, what is more of is the respect thing. You wouldn't be against if it was a respect thing, or as long as the respect thing, you can accept it being in our face. You feel me? Do you think that play a big part in how we have to present the youth with it when it comes to what we put that part of our new world order with that? Think they have to be in behind us still? When we were little, we didn't know nothing about that. Oh, this person over here closet gay type shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, we heard he was gay, but he never presented it to us. Shit, you feel where I'm coming from? It's like that was in the closet back then. Yeah, that wasn't coming out then. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all in open. You feel what I'm saying? So what do you feel about that? Give me your opinion on that.
All right, starting out with the kids, like I don't agree with them. You know what I'm saying? Like pushing sexuality on a kid. Like a kid shouldn't even know nothing about sex. They shouldn't know nothing about like a boy kissing a boy and girl. I don't think they should know that. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be pushed on them. But you know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I'm saying, that are over these companies, you know what I'm saying, they have products to sell. Yeah. But whether you believe it or not, every time you on the computer, you click on something, you know what I'm saying, they got a radar, you know what I'm saying, to let them know, you know what I'm saying, that you like this, you know what I'm saying, like you like that. So they figure you out, you know what I'm saying? They start sending you more what, you know what I'm saying, you seeing more of what the people in the region around you seeing more, you know what I'm saying? So like I think it's more about money. Because you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't about money, then what would it be about? Because who cares what people think about them? If you're gonna be bold enough to say that you something, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be yourself, then you're not gonna care what people think about you. So like, why would you make a big fuss if it's not, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. That's just my perception. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not saying that that's right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's the way I see it through my lens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, nobody cares. Yeah. And that's how the world works. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? So be yourself. Forget what everybody else thinks.
What you think about natural hair, wigs, bundles? What you think about that world? Like you say, being yourself. Do you think a lot of our women need to get back to natural, or hey baby, you paid for that hair rocket? Which one it is? You feel me now? Like, which one you think is the natural world of being yourself, or hey, you paid for that hair rocket, baby? That's your hair, pay it, baby. Wear that hair. You understand what I'm saying? Which one you think it's about?
Man, I'm gonna say if it worked for you, rock it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like if I find a woman attractive and she got an afro, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Yeah,
talking to her because she got an afro, you know what I'm saying? Like she got braids, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to her because she got braids, you know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
don't know, you know what I'm saying? But like as far as like if we talking as far as culture though, you know what I'm saying? We trying to prove a point as far as culture, then yeah, we should
yeah,
stick to the braids, you know what I'm saying, and the afros and our natural, you know what I'm saying, our natural
yeah,
color.
yeah. I feel that. What you think about the ass shots and the titty shots? You think the women, the damn booty gonna fall down to their ankles over time? Or the nipples gonna be sagging in his stomach? You
Right.
ain't gonna be able to find his titty after a while. You feel me now?
Bro, I
You
don't
think
need to
that's
be
gonna be
putting
a
too
big
much
problem?
thought
They,
into
they
that,
need to be
bro.
natural with that. Just enjoy the little ass or whatever they got because of what they should have trying to be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? And fucking they step up, spending all that money, you still gonna look fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got that's a lifestyle you gotta maintain. You feel me?
Yeah. Shit,
They,
bro, really, I don't even be putting that much thought in, you know what I'm saying, into like stuff like that. Like what is it called? BBL?
yeah,
Like all that. Hey, if it works for you, go with it.
I
If you're
feel,
natural, you know what I'm saying, go with it.
yeah, man. What you think about the 2022 relationships? What you think that's all about? Is it better to be single, or is it better to like look, man, stop spending all that time with that woman if you're not gonna marry her? You feel me? Or you wasting time, you getting around and getting abused and you getting to be domestic and you ain't married doing all that. And hey, what you think about the 2020 relationship? Because you think that baby save relationships, what it is, man. You know, the new generation that's so scary to me with diseases and everything. I don't know. Well, I don't know what is out these days. What you think about that world of relationships 2022?
Man, I think love is different now. I think love is evolving.
Yeah,
I I can't say if it's better, I can't say if it's worse, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean relationships, like some work, some don't. Like it's always been, but I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, we let social media influence our thinking, you know what I'm saying, on relationships. And like that's why a lot of them failing because you got so many thoughts in your head because you seen so many memes and so many people talking about my nigga did this, my nigga did that. So now, you know what I'm saying, same thing, vice versa. Now you got that in your head. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, mine doing this and doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's causing a lot of distrust, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Do you think that sometimes that plays a big part of, because you know, like I say, women, like we probably come in relationships when we wasn't had no internet. You feel me? And it's like the new relationships start off the internet. You feel me? So you be like, damn, what communication you want to have? You want to have real world communication first, or do you want to just have through the phone communication? But you understand what I'm saying? Cause like even the like, see, you got these green light bandits out here sometimes. You feel me? They feel like cause you light on all night or you light
You know
on
what I'm
period
saying?
that you supposed to be the mindset. But like I say, you right about the thoughts of the cyber world messing up on what you can tell a person. Because sometimes it's based upon where your trust is. If you gotta just worry about if a person can't see, touch you, or none of that, it shouldn't matter. Us as men, be sometimes flirtatious, as they say. Because I can say, yeah, I used to be that way when we were fad way and all that. You understand what I'm saying? When we were random thinking and all that. But as you evolve and you realize, man, that a lot of people, you gotta look at how people look at shit. They'll distrust your moment of being open. Like, look, this man doing that, he ain't what's his name? Because back then we fucking and then first get into it. It was us get in where we fit in at, you feel me? But then never
Yeah.
know how scandal and all that'll play a part on making your relationship pass, screenshots, all that bullshit, you feel me? just a position of holding us down as people sometimes and keeping us separated. But it's the point of, I feel like ain't no real love. You know, if you want to actually be in relationships time, it don't let it come straight out off the internet. Make sure that shit start in person, so you have better understanding when the damn phone turned off. People won't come from. Because when a lot of people don't know who they is,
Hey, so, check this out though. But see, like you talking about two different generations. You know what I'm saying? Like us, we had the phone. We stayed on the phone, running our mama phone bill up. We talking to a girl from Stronger, from, you know what I'm saying, Summerfield, or, you know what I'm saying, somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have, like you said, you know what I'm saying, we didn't have text messages. We didn't have, you know what I'm saying, like Facebook and all that. But now we do. So now you can get more into a person's personal life, you know what I'm saying, back versus then, you know what I'm saying, you have to catch a motherfucker like, you know what I'm saying, like eye to eye, like, what's that blue saying? You ain't catch my drums, you know what I'm saying, all that shit.
Yeah,
we got more access to things now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's, everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open.
What you think now about that though, man? Because you know, do you think the youngsters still understand blues, or that everybody just ain't got the blues? You think Southern Soul taking over? Which one you think about that now? Because I like both of them, and I'm really to that Southern Soul because it got like a feel to it, like that. Like goddamn, R. Kelly, you ain't the only nigga that make music like this now. You probably just think R. Kelly made just them hits like that. When you get to listen to that Southern Soul, it's a lot of this shit. You like, R. Kelly, you been hiding this shit, man. You act like you the one invented this shit, man. This shit been in the South, nigga. You feel me? We just probably weren't listening to it. You see what I'm saying? But see, now it's taking over because that's our age group of music. You feel me? But it's like, what do you think about the R&B world? Do you think youngsters scared to sing to a lady now? You nigga, back in the day, nigga have 5 niggas singing to a bitch just to get that pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't even think the ladies want to be sung to now.
Hey, they harder than niggas, huh? Like, nigga, let me drill your ass all night.
Hey, you go in there saying if you want to, you gonna be Affleck. You gonna be a duck like a motherfucker.
Hey, man, do you think that's the point of that situation of well, like I say, man, which like the generation so messed up on what they listen to, because it's like, that's why I feel like streaming so messed up these days. You can like a song on the internet, or you'll think them songs sometimes be having a lot of views. Be like, man, that nigga, don't nobody know who that is. That nigga just probably finesse the game. You feel me what I'm saying? So sometimes the songs go with the message, but then it's like, man, what are the youth learning through the music now? Do you think that country songs teach a lot? Because a lot of people don't understand country songs. And I guess when they feel like you from the country, what do you think about country songs? Do you think country songs tell a good story too? Because some people don't think black people understand or know anything about country songs. You understand what I'm saying? What you think about that? Because, you know, I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? Because I like some country songs. I might keep that my secret. You know what I'm saying? What you think about country songs?
Bruh, I think they relatable. You know what I'm saying? I learned my first country song when I was probably like 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? I was just flipping through channels, and I went to, I think it was called CMT, Country Music Television or something like that, and like this song came on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that song just stuck with me. Like, I still know the song to the day, bro. Like, almost word for word. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? If you can get past, you know what I'm saying, the way that they sounded and the way that the instruments that they using, you can listen to the words. You can listen different. You know what I'm saying? And like, I listen differently.
Hey, that's basically the magic words you said when you listen to something different. You feel me? That plays a big part of how you listen to music too, nigga. But yeah, man, I'll come with that, man. Where you see on collaborating with? Do you see you collaborate with MO or the East Arkansas, North Arkansas, South Arkansas, or East Arkansas? Because, you know, you know, sometimes, man, people don't even know who you is. You know, we come from El Dorado, so people think because you hot in El Dorado, a whole state listen to you. No, nigga, just because you got a little bag on Facebook, the whole state ain't listening to you. Sometimes you got to come on up, come on up, come on up, feel me? And see, do you
Yeah.
think that plays a big part in of our misguiding of where we need to go to try to get our knowledge, to learn how to sell our music? Because a lot of people think the answers start off the internet, when the answers to me start off in the trunk. You feel me? That's why I feel like all the answers start at first, because you got to learn how to hustle that product first, other than trying to hustle on the internet. And as long as you got you some loyal people out there, some loyal people go buy your shit regardless, because it's you. They supporting you. That's what they all about, supporting you. It ain't about what you're doing. You could be having a motherfucking coat on, or you can have a piece of paper. If a nigga support you, he gonna buy that motherfucker. You feel me? That's just the way it go, man. And I used to try to run from that a lot, because I thought once I started getting old, that because I wasn't doing what I was doing, hey nigga, you broke. Put it up, nigga. You can't rap no more. You ain't got no money to do all that, man. It takes some money thing. Like, yup, that's sure what it is now. And see, I was allowing myself to feel that oldness, and that played out of me being around people that been knowing me forever type shit. They never know that. And see, when I started fucking with this conscious, this unk and shit, it was like, that unk was just opening me up, man, opened me up in so many ways. That's why I'm able to be calm and do what I do spiritually. I don't worry about that. I outgrow that. I don't care what nobody say or think about me. That's why you can't, that's why I so fucked up. Nigga like, man, I know goddamn well Skull ain't let his teeth got that goddamn rotten. I be like, look, man, my teeth rotten because my teeth couldn't breathe. You understand that? If you ever had some gold in your mouth, nigga, evidently you had to be broke to know that my teeth fell out through that. It didn't fall out because, I wasn't brushing my teeth or nothing. Nigga, I had a pretty smile. Go look at my kindergarten pictures up. I'm still saying, I always was 19th grade. But when I got them gold, my shit rotted out from not breathing, and I couldn't eat like I wanted to. So when I did, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I love chocolate. I eat the hell out of shit now. I said, I'm gonna let all that rotten these motherfuckers out till I fix it. I said, when you know when they riding all the way out, that's when you know, like, shit, I'm kind of scared to eat it with the false teeth. Like, goddamn, I done ate one of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the point of being open and never ashamed of where I come from, attitude. It's like, that plays a big part in my career mentality of people want me to give it up, but then I had to go back to my origin. And that's what don't nobody understand, because it's like, I ain't saying this because I'm getting high, none of that shit, because like I say, God see everything. Some people be thinking, oh man, shit, you saying this all on camera on Facebook, nigga, you finna go hide. I don't be having to do that, you feel me? I can do whatever I want because I'm that real with God. I know I'm not gonna never play with God, but what I was gonna say with that was I had to go back to realize where my help was coming from. It wasn't coming from people like I thought it was. He might was coming through people. You know, like you, it was like it was there for me to embrace that of what I was feeling at the time. And that's why I salute people that was helping me at the time, because what I was feeling with getting back to God on the position of learning how to drop my pride and not look at, I need money to do my goals. I knew my goals. I need money to do my goals. Because God, but money never brought me here. It was all God, nigga, because I ain't saying it in a spiritual way like, oh man, you still broke though. Hell yeah, I'm still broke. But I feel more confident on what I'm doing now, even with this, because that was the help of the stranger world to keeping my game universal now and actually learning business now. Because, like I say, we come from poverty, we come from surviving. You see what I'm saying? And all them ghettos that we come out of, we come from the ghetto. So it's like our mindset is never I be sometimes be like, man, sometimes I feel like I can't get right because I can't get that Hager Neal out of my system. I try all I can, but it won't leave. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but saying that part of me will never leave. That's one of me. That's always in me. That's why I always know. And that survivor kid, it's something we take over the world. If you can make it what we made it from, you can make it anywhere in the United States. Niggas don't even want to take that chance sometimes. But look where we at, man. And look at the environment. You feel me? But you gotta always look at, nigga, where we trying to go still. Because like I be telling you, man, some people think I be tripping, but I be like, look, man, I want some of us niggas in the hood to learn how to own some shit, and we come together and put some shit together. It's actually working as men. All this, plus when we were running together and being deep and beat up on everybody because we the deepest. You feel me? It all goes back to evolving and growing and actually showing ourselves what we trying to do. And that's why I met with everything, man. And I salute you, keep doing your thing. You know I'm gonna push with you, man. We don't have to fuck with each other every day. I be telling like, man, true friends don't gotta fuck with each other every day to know what's at. Because, you know, we all know we got our own journey through life, and we all know that we still gotta do what we gotta do as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, I just want you to keep doing you, man. And just letting people know, you know, we don't even go back to, you know, what do you, like, we gonna go back to, like, because I know people probably want to know, like, what do you consider of hip-hop beef back then? Because, you know, we used to beef a lot back then, and your personal beef with Douglas Finest one of Deuce. So, as he say, that's the position of, you know, it was just entertainment to us. But what do you think about that world sometimes when you look at how grown men still hold grudges over some goddamn rap words? What you think about that?
Bro, to be honest, it just depends on the words.
Yeah.
The word, hey,
Yeah.
no matter how much they tell you, you know what I'm saying, words will never hurt shit. Words hurt.
Yeah.
Let the right person tell you. Let the right
Yeah.
person say them words to you. It's gonna cut you like a knife, bro. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When you say them words, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell that person how to respond because
Yeah.
you can't tell them how to feel. You know what I'm saying? So when they respond the way that you think is, you know what I'm saying, rational, you open yourself up to that.
Yeah.
So how
I
you
feel
gonna be mad at them for responding to something you did?
Yeah. Do you think sometimes our biggest problem with the game on anything like nigga, like from the position of a nigga call a nigga snitch, but ain't seen no paperwork, just went by hearsay, or a nigga say something that he thought he seen or internet and they ain't had no proof. They just going by hearsay and illusions and act like all of a sudden when some shit gotta figure out, they gotta turn to Cleo. Man, ask me. That nigga don't know me more than Cleo, nigga. That nigga Cleo was a psychic schemer. So when niggas think they know your mind time, when they say, hey man, let me ask you something, man. Be real about the shit sometimes. Some niggas just want to go all around this time other than being real about it. What do you think about? Even you don't see my little battles and shit, because like I say, man, it's some fun to me. I just kind of like, you know, my goddamn wife talk about me anytime, and that shit don't bother me. What do you think? Do you think that break a man pride sometimes when these women get mad and want to talk about you on social media? What you think about that? You think about that? You know what I'm saying? Because some women should feel like that should be something you want to do even you're mad. Grow up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be out of time right now. What is it? Do you think that's a real thing sometimes when women do that? Because I feel like that, but man can't laugh that off, man. Evidently you didn't want her, man, because you can't laugh that off. It's like, man, shit, that's just part of what women do. They get mad, they show feeling, they do this, they do that. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas can't take that sometimes. Would you think that'd be a big problem on how you look at that for a woman sprung out there to some shit on you? And niggas will stay in relationships because of that. Look, my woman talked about me, hell, homies talk about me. That's the point of, like I tell niggas all the time, whatever motherfucking God read you believe in the part out of marriage or whatever, that's when he gonna break that motherfucker up. Other than that, you can't do nothing about that. But keep living like, God damn, man, you again, like that type shit. But it's all about growing and evolving and learning from your mistakes and learning how to get along with people as you get older. Show them to get kids about them shit. You still be friends with a person too. My homeboy, them mom and dad taught me that. That's why I got much love for them people. They always respected me. Old friend, them people, you know, Junior, and just be, they were friends and they always fuck with me because I didn't understand it as a kid. Like, how y'all gonna still be going together? Oh, we got kids. How y'all gonna still? Oh, we can grow. How y'all? Because they always had an understanding that they wasn't gonna let their friendship betray them for that's for their kids. That wasn't for them. You understand what I'm saying? And once they put that logic in front of me, and I understood that like, ooh, that's what love about right there. Whether you be with a person all the time or not, whether y'all be together or not, y'all have that understanding. It came from the kids. Shit, you might can still go to that same person, and that same person go look out for you like y'all still together and got a whole nigga in the room. You like, damn, nigga, your nigga ain't in there mad. Nah, my nigga understand. I ain't got a lot of him, none of that. Where your lying ass? You people won't come from. Like, you gotta always know what making you happy. See, I be learning that from the bullshit ass movies I be looking at sometimes. I'm like, look, it's all about you saying your happiness sometimes. And that's what it be when you've been with a person sometimes. You just gotta understand it with them too. You gonna have your argument, you gonna have all that, but sometimes you gotta leave that shit alone. Man, I was just chopping you up before you went to bed. You say I catch you in the morning, man. I'm trying to think of some more, man. I gotta ask you to get you out here, man. You don't see yourself writing any more movies? What you think about writing some more scripts? Want to work on Hog 2? What we gonna do, man? What's on the menu, man? Damn. If you can't get right, what is it?
I don't know. I thought about it, man. I don't know. It's still, man, I got so much stuff I'm juggling right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna let you know soon. I got something in the works.
Yeah, man. It's all about involving, man. But like I say, man, it's all about having understanding that communication in the world. We already know the game. We already know, you know what I'm saying? We can fall out a million times. You will never take me. Man, Skull, you can't fall out with me, nigga. That's how I be telling Debo. You can't fall out with me, nigga. I might don't fuck with you, but you can't fall out with me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that. It's all about us keeping ourselves as man and keeping ourselves involved. You know what I'm saying? And showing people the positive side of us. Because, like I say, even though we come from a fighting hood, don't mean they kept us ignorant. Some people growed up out of that. And that'd be a big problem, man. What can you tell the youth too, man, about, like I said, I lost train of thought a while ago about the color of what made you involved out of that color mindset. Sometimes, did it take kids? Did it take you to have to get kids to involve out of that? Because, you know, what made you make the wrong choices? Was it you making the wrong choices or the street chose you?
Well, see, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just a little bit younger than you, but I jumped off the porch early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I watched the transition, you know what I'm saying? From when the hood went from, you know what I'm saying, mostly G's and Crips, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, then we moved to Rock Island. Then when I came back, you know what I'm saying? It was like Pyrus out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I had a fight, you know what I'm saying, out there, you know what I'm saying, Hagen Hill, I went out there to visit my cousin them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And shit, they jumped me, you know what I'm saying? It was about like 10 of them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like no lie, I was out there visiting at this time, you know what I'm saying? So like shit, I ain't seen them no more, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up moving back to Hagen Hill, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple of months later. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta face these niggas every day, you know what I'm saying? But like the one that I got into it with initially, you know what I'm saying? He came up to me like, you know what I'm saying, we'll squash the shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I like to say unity, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I wanted to get out. So I did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Whether or not if I was in there or not, you know what I'm saying? I was affiliated because I was from there, because so regardless of the fact I was a Hagen Hill nigga, you know what I'm saying? So shit, that was my tribe.
Yeah.
But it made me want to stop though. Like, you know what I'm saying, to be honest, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll down there, we'll holler Skyline, you know what I'm saying, like, we got put down from the homie, you know what I'm saying, and like, I met a nigga from Skyline, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm over at the homie house, you know what I'm saying, we getting haircuts and shit, $5 haircuts, and like, dude, you know what I'm saying, get up and he take up his shirt, you know what I'm saying, like, no homo, you know what I'm saying, he had Skyline really across his back, like, you know what I'm saying, real big. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, yo, you Skyline homie? You like, hell yeah, all day, man, motherfucking day. Like in this Cali voice and shit, niggas from out there. Yeah. So he was like, shit. I was like, shit, I'm Skyline too. I was like, yeah, what part? So I was like, shit, no, I ain't from there. I'm from out here. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, okay. So he was like, so who put you down? So I told him the name. He called out there, you know what I'm saying, the Dago and shit. So like, they're like, no, I don't know, homie, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, but let me make a couple of calls. He made a couple of phone calls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude called back like, yeah, I remember, homie, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever. So shit. So dude hang up the phone. So he was like, okay, blood. So you official. But let me ask you this. He was like, shit, what make you love my hood so much that you want to die for my hood?
Yeah.
And that shit made so much fucking sense to me. Like, why am I out here? You know what I'm saying? Hollering Skyline, the Skyline wasn't out there. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
die for these nigga hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the point I'll be making about the street codes of the world. Because it's like street codes go everywhere. And you want to live in this world sometimes, that's what you got to learn how to do as you get younger, because that's something we learn. Like I say, man, we come from survival. So the gang culture is a big part of a survival kit that only poverty, they think poverty people, oh, because you come from poverty, you have to know, you have to be in some gang. You know how they used to have us already related from junior high, from kindergarten to junior high, all the way up. Oh, you come from the west side, so you gotta be dealing with them west side. No, everybody come from the west side probably didn't even want to be even known that they stayed in Haganil. You feel me? But hey, they couldn't run and be embarrassed where they come from. They embrace this shit. You feel me? So it's like the way you look at it now, from that perspective, even when WAC 100 be in that perspective of how a lot of niggas used to jump in troll and all this and that, and they study try to make it like they don't know that, oh man, you being a troll just because you somewhere in the whole nigga conversation that they talking about some hood shit, you end up making an opinion off the hood shit that's going on that you don't know nothing about. And see, WAC 100 sometimes be doing facts like, look nigga, I'm finna go get some paperwork. Fuck all this shit you talking, because I might want to be up through that way, and I don't need them niggas saying I'm affiliated with some bullshit. Because niggas be feeling like you got to go to certain cities and check in, you feel me? And some niggas don't be understanding that check-in role sometimes. And that's why, even before I was going, look, homies like Bo, Tate, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking niggas was just keeping me up, KD. That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's why, you know, me and KD, we go way back, because KD used to run some shit by me, but I never ever, you know, a nigga tell you something and you be like, damn, man, I remember KD said that about 10, 15 years ago. And it dawned on you like something like that. See, KD give you all the game, but that was the point of, man, the people growing up, they was trying to not convince you to be in no gang shit, even though it's a part of you because of where you come from and all that. And then, like I said, we come from survival. Survival come with a gang culture. Into that, it's gonna come with that gang mindset sometime. Then, just like you said, what you think about us staying in Hagadil and claiming a hood that the government owns? Think about that sometime. Like, man, we got that hood in our heart and the government own that motherfucker the whole time. It ain't like we take no apartment with us. Hey, we go scribble in the wall, flow into that. They ain't gonna do nothing but paint over that shit and re-rent somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ain't no parks. Ain't nobody got no carbon. Like, oh, they all the kids that stayed at Haganil, they got their name on the wall right here. This is what Haganil people stay. This Haganil wall right here. Ain't no monument for, oh, who all done stayed out there, because that was just about, oh, people coming out of poverty and making the best of it until they get out of poverty. See, if your mind don't grow, like I say, they always say with this post, man, you could be, do you really want to view the world 20 years ago the way you still view the world now? Feel me? That's why my mind has to grow. Think about it. What you think about that, though? What you think about that, like all that, man? What you see the gas going down?
You broke up for a second. I can't hear you.
I said, what you consider gas going down?
Bro, I ain't even be keeping up with the gas prices.
Yeah. Hey, that shit
Like,
high,
I just
man.
know when I go.
I don't think that. I said, I ain't even got a car right now for that purpose, but damn, boy, if I did, boy, they would be sucking the hell out of that 5. I'd be like, God damn, I ain't even made it across town. You feel me? Like, fuck, boy, I'm tired of running out of gas, man. God damn. That's how I be. You be like, fuck that, man. It's too far to walk, man. There ain't nowhere, no gas station over here. Hell no. We gonna have to take a chance saying, fuck, I'd rather be on feet. You know what I'm saying? That's less problems. Real shit. Man, what you think about shit? What you think about you ain't been in the hood in a while? Cause I'm trying to figure out.
I ain't been to the town since like January, since my cousin died, man. The last time I was there.
Kevin Miller, man. You know that was my boy. I ain't even seen, you know. certain shit hit me sometime, man, and that'd be one of them, man, death, man, but it's basically how we celebrate it now, man. Kevin a good dude here. I'd be over here singing for him, you feel me? That's how much good he had in him. I know he did. So I'm always gonna be happy. I can say some good shit about it, you feel me? I like to keep that death a celebration because sometimes death can break us down mentally with that depression and this, that, due to the point of we stop looking at the bigger picture sometimes on how we portray the goodness in people. And that's where the preacher be up there making you shout and all that before you get up out of there. But don't mean no feelings ain't gonna come back and look at cash. It's the point of you still want to look at the celebration mindset. I could have been a mortician, my nigga, you feel me? Because I'm that into that kind of world of learning about, you know what I'm saying, about stuff like that. And I ain't know nothing about plots, like where your family tree buried, how you gotta know that part and you gotta keep up with that. Same way with insurance. You wanna know, is you actually gonna drop your insurance? Remember Bob and them in the days? What's the other insurance names to be coming through the hood, them white men selling the insurance?
Yeah, the dude in the brown trench coat.
Yeah, Big Bob. Do you think they still around? Do that insurance still exist? You feel me?
Man, you got so many insurance companies now, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everything is digital now.
But think about it. You think if it was still surviving, you feel me? It was still surviving. You think, it'd be some rich motherfuckers fuck with their insurance company if they were official. You feel me? A lot of them insurance companies be official. They be selling you burial insurance. That shit be fictitious like a motherfucker. They be hustling motherfuckers, and then you try to get them buried, you can't even get the money. You feel me? It's that real, man. But man, how you think receiving these days, man? Do you think what you consider on your surviving skills? And because like I say, man, we either go face that day or be that day. You feel me? What do you consider that now is old? Like, was that a part of pain that you can say, man, was I ready for that? You know what I'm saying now? But that's what you consider on how that be of a good old mode of, because it's like, you feel like that you more mature to that now, because some people, they be so numb to it now, you feel me? Niggas can't, they be so numb to it that they don't even know if they going or coming. And like I say, and that be a big reason why people are hoping that drugs and this and that don't take them out, because it's something they can't get over. You be like, look, man, you really think your mama down there up there in heaven, dad up there in heaven, want you down there trying to go, now you turn dope fiend, try to get over them, but now you a dope fiend. You still didn't get over nothing. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that plays a big part of what we ready for now? Because in me, if I get off my bad, I'm playing my own goddamn self rehab ever. Yeah, that's why I'm still 100 about the board, nigga. I don't give a fuck what drug I do or any of that. I ain't never fuck nobody. I don't know none of that bullshit. Motherfucker be putting on me. But that's the point. Nigga know my G code of that. But it's the point of
shit.
Drugs I be.
Hey, my phone died, bro.
Man, I'm finna hit you up, man. Take care out there, man. It's South Arkansas Trill Talk Part 45, man. Do your thing, man. I know mine finna die and shit. That's how I dropped it a while ago. But man, I know it's going on 2 hours. Sorry catching up late, man. We'll catch up out there. Thanks to one that's out there supported. Chilling with Arkansas Ted, Bruce Jones, Theodore Russell. It's all him. He's still coming with new music out there. Check him up, Theodore Russell. I'm gonna shoot him, try to the homie Killawayne through the hood. Brought him in the gang, Arkansas Gazette. He, little homie legend, can still teach some of you niggas out there, collaborate with him, play like I say, the boys, I don't know how his relationship with his people that know him from the DMB days and all that, but they all grown, man, now respect everything they doing. He was just a West Sider, come from the projects, survivor, you know what I'm saying? He got his own style, own mind, own creation. Y'all tune in out there. Like I said, y'all, I'm running a little late tonight. But you know, I'm gonna keep this going. I got a whole week of people, and we finna do our thing. And if you with me, I salute you out there. What up, John Doe? I see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring their pictures out, and I just hope everybody keep their appointment, because you can believe I'm organized. And just started late, and it kind of got me positioned, but I had to put the homie on now because it's 420 week, and we trying to keep everybody G out there, and we started to keep these streets real out here too, because you know summer coming up, and we don't need y'all out there trying to shoot up the party when niggas got shows on their mind out there and shit, and niggas gotta be seen, even want to give them $1, period, because you can't want to be shut up in the house and all that, and man, probably been 14 shit, man, gotta want to do a lot of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing a real person can't get over. You know what I'm saying? No matter. And you believe me or not, see, if people wonder, like I told my homie, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know your help come from, my help come from God. God go provide the people you need sometimes, and provide your way out. Pride driving, that's what something you gotta understand. He all been my help. That's why I was able to do shit I did with the loan type shit. Sometimes God hear your cry. You don't even know how you're hearing it until you start analyzing it all over on what you actually hearing it for that third voice. But I'm gonna get out here, y'all. I gotta chop it up with y'all out there. Tune in tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the pictures up, so I'm gonna put them up for the rest of the week and shit. And everybody I get, you know what I'm saying? You know them. But I'm bringing that positive, new lane, new road out here. You got CDs, anything you got. It ain't even just about that. It's just spreading that positive to our youth, because our youth is the future. And you got to make sure you tell our youth, you the future without the internet. Y'all take care out there. Stop Arkansas Trill Talk Part 45. Tune in, Arkansas Hip Hop News 1.